We'll be calling you Daddy in 6 months. In 6 months. In six.
Today, the family and friends of Meredith and Rick have gathered together to celebrate their very special relationship. And it is indeed a very joyful day for all of us.
That night, there was a storm. Where were you, Will? What were you doing? Where were you, Will?
You love him, don't you? I won't ever let him love you. My head hurts.
How did you hurt your head that night?
No.
Just tell me what you were doing.
No. Oh, my head.
What is it? What is
Oh, my God.
Will,
No. Oh, my God.
You'll be fine. What the hell is going on here? Out here. What is happening? What is... Get out
Did you remember something?
I did an agitated patient under hypnosis, Sir Dr. Lewis. Go.
My head.
Dr. Linden,
My
what is...
head hurts.
Will,
My head.
I'm going to bring you out of it. The pain
My...
is gone.
Will, did you remember something?
No.
Out of here, please. Will, what have you done to him? Joshua, are you going to tell Sonny?
No, I don't think that's the way to go, do you?
Don't ask me that. I don't want to be caught in the middle of this.
Well, I'm sorry, Reva, but that's exactly where you are right now, right smack in the middle, until Will gets his memory back. This whole thing, all this time, everything we lost.
I had to tell you.
Did you?
I couldn't stand to see you live knowing...
So you did this for me?
Yes, I did.
For me or for us? You're not answering my question, Reva. I guess I'll just have to take that for an answer.
I knew he'd come. Alan's here.
What are you eating? Classic bread and butter pickles. But they don't taste like bread and butter. I know. Tastes tangy. Yeah. So why do they call them bread and butter pickles? Beats me. Grown-ups have a lot of goofy names for stuff.
Hey, guys, you want some chocolate mousse?
See? What did I tell you?
Try Vlasic bread and butter pickles. Tangy with just a hint of sweetness.
Some people think swabs are all the same, but you know Q-tip swabs are soft and safe, with 50% more cotton at the tip. Q-tip's brand cotton swab, because a swab by any other name is not the same.
Riddle, what makes rough hands feel fine? Soothes cold noses on the run, moisturizes each and every line, protects the bottom of your little one. It's genuine Vaseline petroleum jelly. In so many ways, it's your skin's best friend.
Say cheese.
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 New cheese Ritz Bits.
Seriously?
Ritz Bits with the taste of cheddar cheese.
Another breakthrough in snack time technology.
Talk about your cheesy ideas.
Give me a break.
Delicious.
New cheese Ritz Bits and original Ritz Bits. They're both every bit as good as a Ritz.
Let me guess. I knew that.
Hey, put that back. Where you go?
It's on its way. A new blend of fruit flavors that will take you by surprise. New Tropicana Twister. 6 refreshing combinations that will drench your thirst and thrill you with their taste. Like orange passion fruit. Here it comes. New Tropicana Twister. The taste will blow your thirst away. Are you ready?
You are alone. Darkness blankets the city. Footsteps approach. The danger is real. In your mind, you remember someone who can help, who cares, who understands justice. Your protection is back Wednesday night. Are you ready for The Equalizer?
Will, can you hear me?
What's wrong with him? What did you do to him?
Quiet. He's under hypnosis and I have to bring him out.
Melinda? Is Melinda here?
I'm here, Will.
My head hurts.
Would you listen to Dr. Linden? She can help you.
That's right, Will. Just listen to me. Listen to my voice.
Melinda?
Would you listen to Dr. Linden?
Will, you won't remember this. You won't remember the pain. I'm going to count backwards. I want you to count with me. 9. 8. 7.
6. 5.
He'll be all right, won't he?
3.
She didn't tell me she was going to do this. She didn't tell me.
He's had these headaches.
Well, how do you feel?
I'm tired. I feel tired.
I think we should go.
Sonny. Oh, Melinda, you're here.
Mindy, would you stay with Dr. Jeffries for a minute?
Of course.
I said I think we should go.
And I think you should give me one good reason why I shouldn't report you to the board.
Excuse me?
In my entire professional life, I have never seen such a display. I had a patient under, and you confused the environment. You intruded on a session. You distracted me. What if I had lost control? He was on the brink.
No.
Now, is it sinking in just what you've done?
I was just...
I think it's obvious that your personal contact with the patient renders you absolutely incapable of treating him.
You didn't tell me you were going to do this.
I didn't have to.
I don't like grandstanding, Doctor. But you were going to lose this case, and you decided to push the patient too far, too fast.
I don't believe you're saying this.
You know, I'm standing here right now wondering just who should report who to the board. Now, I want you to tell me what he remembered.
Dr. Lewis.
No, Dr. Linden. I want you to tell me now.
He was on the brink. The headaches are obviously symptomatic of the pain in confronting what happened that night. And I believe the amnesia is rooted in that night. I'm very close, Dr. Lewis. We should both be thinking of the patient.
Yes, well, I think we should, too. But I don't think you can go through that again.
Of course, not today.
You know, I truly believe you pushed him into this, and I cannot authorize another session.
Another session? He can't go through that again.
You know, I think it's definitely time that I took this case over, Dr. Linden.
Dr. Lewis, I didn't
Absolutely. I'm sorry, Dr. Linden. He just can't go through that again. Sonny, I don't think I'm going to go to Venezuela. Not with Will in this case.
It's all right, Mindy. Don't worry. I'll take care of Will personally.
This is a very, very special day for all of us here at Cedars. We all know and admire and love Meredith and Rick. And I'm sure most of us can remember when we didn't think they could live and work in the same city. let alone end up here at the altar. We were so lucky. We were able to watch their love begin, although most of us didn't realize it at the time. And we were able to watch their love grow. The paths obviously did not run smooth, but it would seem that they ran straight and true.
Meredith.
Yeah?
We're gonna have a baby.
Ah, now that's not funny.
And now I have the great pleasure of asking you all to join me in celebrating the union of these two people who do so much for others and who obviously find much joy and serenity in each other.
Meredith, I ran a pregnancy test on your blood the other day. It was positive.
In 6 months.
We're pregnant. It's not mine.
From this day on, Meredith and Rick will be as one, joined together by God and by their own unwavering love. And now for the formalities. Does anyone here know of any reason why these two should not be joined together?
Pilot to co-pilot, ready for takeoff.
Roger. Kids' imaginations are taking off with the Fisher-Price Fun Flyer.
Oh, no! We're heading straight for our control tower!
Even a novice pilot can control the speed and experience the thrill of flying his own course.
We're losing altitude. Check the gauges.
Roger.
Let's bring her down.
Roger.
Grandpa, how come you keep calling me Roger?
The Fisher-Price Fun Flyer, because you're only young once.
Now, they too have seen it. A dog food with a look and taste like no other.
King Cuts.
Tender cuts made with luscious lean meat. Dogs just go nuts for.
King Cuts.
The king of all dog foods.
King Cuts.
Poor Phillips. Her cold medicine made her drowsy, and she has work to do. If only she could go back and take Sudafed instead. Sudafed. Relief begins in 22 minutes without drowsiness.
You know how a great cut can give you a whole new feeling about yourself? That is nothing compared to what the right color can do. Here it is, nice and easy. Pick a shade that's a little lighter, a little darker, whatever. Shampoo it in, and wow, it's you, only better. You're gonna be walking around, tossing that head of yours and loving the way it feels. Nice and easy. Give it a shot.
We're about to find out who keeps babies driest. Ultra Pampers Plus, Loves, or Kleenex Huggies Super Trim diapers. And who gets the vote? Huggies Super Trim. Only Huggies has the dry touch system, a slim blue middle layer that funnels wetness into the padding and helps hold it away to keep babies drier than Pampers and Loves. Huggies, champion of the dryness games, and a victory for babies everywhere.
When Rick and Meredith talked to me about their wedding, they said they wanted to write their own vows. I said people here at Cedars would fall over if either one of them did anything the way it had been done before. And I think it's wonderful. I think it shows that their vows are heartfelt, freely given, and will last a lifetime. Meredith?
Rick, I look back at myself and my life in the days before I met you. And I was so sure that I knew everything. But my darling, I knew nothing. I didn't know the first thing about friendship, let alone love. I didn't know the feeling that it was okay to fall, because there'd always be someone there to pick me up. Mainly, I didn't know what it was like not to go through life fending off my future. And thanks to you, I look forward to it with open arms. And no matter what our future brings, know that I will always love and honor you. I don't have to obey you because I know you don't expect it of me. You have taught me how to go through life, to share it with someone else. And I look forward to sharing all our tomorrows together. What can I say when I love you with all my heart and soul?
It's all right to consult your notes, Doctor.
It's very hard for me to put into words what I feel right now. I was going to quote my grandmother's favorite poem. The only one I've ever memorized. Somewhere I've never traveled. Gladly beyond any experience. Your eyes are their silence. And say, reminded me of you. I was going to say that I think what we're doing is right. And that I'm not afraid of the word forever. And mainly I was going to say, I love you.
Can you just say it?
I love you.
Lorraine?
Oh.
Okay. With this ring, I thee wed.
I thee wed.
With this ring,
I thee wed.
And by the power vested in me by the state, and more importantly by our Almighty Father, I pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Well, I think we both know that we came very close.
To what, Dr. Linden?
I don't want to give up, and I don't want you to either.
Dr. Linden, Dr. Jeffries has decided that I should take over the case.
I don't want to play tug-of-war with a patient, Doctor.
Yes, well, neither do I.
I don't think you understand how close we are to a breakthrough.
I understand completely. It's obvious that whatever Dr. Jeffries is harboring is at the very least sensitive.
Yes, it is.
Now, I have worked with him, and he is my husband's best friend.
I think you've already demonstrated that you are too close to the patient. Are you two going to argue like this, like he's not even in the room? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Will, I think that you should decide about this once and for all.
Frankly,
I think that you were rushed into this hypnosis.
I think I got to get out of here.
Well, what's wrong?
You two fight it out. I'm getting out of here.
God, I hope you're satisfied.
Well, I guess we better work this out.
Seems you've already worked this out.
Dr. Linden, I am sorry, and I apologize. I would really hate it if we weren't able to work together on this.
Together?
For Will's sake. For example.
Yes?
Well, obviously, the headaches are related to the pain of trying to remember what happened that night.
That's what I said.
Well, I was thinking maybe we should prescribe something for the pain so that the headaches wouldn't stop him from working this out.
A placebo?
Well, no. Actually, I was thinking more of a real painkiller.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Well, I was going to prescribe, well, no, I would like your input.
What were you thinking of?
What?
An analgesic?
Well, I'm not sure.
It would have to be. A barbiturate would just slow down the memory process. That's not an option at all.
Oh, what I meant was I didn't know which analgesic, really. Of course, I would never use the barbiturate, no.
Well, it would have to be a minimum dosage. And the effects would have to be monitored very carefully. Excuse me.
Of course. Dr. Linden, would you mind if I made a quick phone call?
I think... I'll talk with you later.
Yeah, don't count on it. Barbiturates? Ah, barbiturates.
Oh, you are so through.
Oh, I'm fine.
Let me get you something warm. Joshua, where's that sweater of yours?
No, I said I'm fine. Nice of you to drop in, Alan. Josh, welcome to Cross Creek.
Thank you. I've heard so much about it.
Boy, I'm so glad you're here. I couldn't call you. I didn't know what to do.
I figured it was something like that.
Did you fly that thing here all by yourself, Alan? You are a man of many talents.
No, I did not. No, the pilot is with the helicopter.
Oh.
Mara's been as good as gold.
She seems fine.
Yeah, real country baby. You know, you should really ask the pilot to come in here. Maybe he could warm up a little bit.
I did. He told me that he had to do some repair on the plane.
I see.
You know, can I get you something? How about some coffee? Or brandy, maybe?
We're out. Sorry.
Of coffee or brandy?
We've got plenty of coffee. I just put a pot on. I'll go get you some.
Wait a minute. Ooh. We didn't say a proper hello, did we?
I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
But you are freezing. I'm gonna go get you that coffee. Grab a mug. They're right up there.
Okay.
No.
Something wrong?
Well, that's Miss Martha's mug. We never use it.
It's fine, Reva.
I understand.
Where are you going?
Say hello to Mara.
Oh.
Well, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Joshua.
Well, you know, these country diapers don't work very well. I wouldn't want you to get your suit coat dirty.
I'm not wearing a suit coat, and I have diapers in that bag there.
Oh, bless you. Bless you. Look at Mara. Honey, look what Alan brought. It's just like at home. Look at...
I'll do this. You serve the coffee.
You seem fine.
I am. I mean, I really missed you, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I can tell.
Alan, nothing happened. Nothing.
I know that. How about that coffee?
Coming right up.
Whoa, what a fast change. The world's fastest change.
Right.
Want some more?
Great. We'll have the coffee, and then you better go back. We should try and get home before dark.
Okay.
Should I pack too, Alan, or is this a private rescue?
No, you can come along with us, Josh. Gee, thanks. Sonny is very anxious to see you.
Since my parents came from Abruzzi, I tried your Classico d'Abruzzi beef and pork pasta sauce. Believe me, it had the true taste of my dear mother's sauce.
Classico d'Abruzzi, authentic regional pasta sauce.
Just 4 little calories?
Molly McButter.
Molly McButter. 100% natural butter flavor sprinkles. Real butter taste. 4 little calories. Go on, indulge.
Molly McButter.
If I were a carpet, I might look pretty much like other carpets. I'd be colorful, rich-looking. I'd talk about stains and wear and tear. So how would you be sure I was built to stay this good-looking? Look for this, because there's only one genuine, authentic, unduplicated, DuPont-certified stain master carpet. And a lot of others trying to get by. on appearances.
It's not a Stainmaster carpet if it doesn't say DuPont.
Painful conditions are a fact of life in a modern hospital. And when it comes to relieving everyday pain, the overwhelming choice of hospitals is Tylenol. Tylenol is clinically proven effective for all kinds of pain. That's a medical fact. And there's another important thing you should know. Hospitals can trust Tylenol not to irritate your stomach. In fact, unlike aspirin or even ibuprofen, Tylenol is so easy on your stomach, most ulcer patients can use it. Tylenol. It's tough on pain, easy on your stomach.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Be tempted by obsession.
Lisa Mansfield's infatuation
I love you so much. I have never stopped loving you. You don't need Tracy.
is getting way out of hand.
You ever go near my wife again, I'll kill you.
And there's no telling what she'll do next.
How do I get you, Brad?
Weekdays.
This is CBS.
Celebrities behind Bush and Dukakis on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Monday at 3 on Channel 6.
It's said prevention is the best medicine a doctor can prescribe. Well, that's something we really take to heart. Through new laser technology, we can now open blocked arteries that often cause painful leg cramping. Without major surgery, we can restore blood flow and stop the progression that could lead to amputation. Remember, prevention is your key. Call us.
Call the Heart Institute of Tulsa at 599-8900.
Oklahoma candidates, Oklahoma issues. KOTV brings you Campaign 88 and the political debate between 1st District congressional candidates Jim Inhofe and Kurt Glasgow. This could be your best chance to see the candidates face-to-face. Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. with Channel 6 news anchors Clayton Vaughn and Karen Carlson. Debate 88, sponsored by the League of Women Voters of Metropolitan Tulsa. Tuesday at 6:30 on KOTV Channel 6. Working in the spirit of Oklahoma. When traveling, don't let the weather surprise you. Watch Traveler's Weather tonight at 10 on the news on 6.
I wish you hadn't seen me like that.
Like what?
I don't like it when you see me that way. When I'm not all there.
Don't say that.
It's true. I want to remember. I want to get this all back, but I'm just afraid.
Why?
Because I'm not sure what kind of person I am.
Will, you were and are a wonderful person.
But we don't know that. What if what Reva said is true? What if there's more?
I don't believe it. I don't believe anything she says.
But what if it's true?
It couldn't be. It just wouldn't make sense that you would lose your memory and all of a sudden change who you are. I mean, who you really are. And I know you're good and you're a decent man.
Thank you, Melinda. Oh, there you are. Hi. Well?
Hi. Frank, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Come on, everybody's leaving for the country club.
Look, I'll be just a minute, all right? It's just kind of been a rough day.
Sure. I'll just hang out in the hall, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Well?
Well, once again, I've ruined your plans.
Please don't say that.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm really fine. If you want to go,
No, I'm staying right here.
Melinda, that's sweet, but you don't.
And no, I'm not going to Venezuela. Not if you want me to stay.
And I couldn't get through to you. We were having so much trouble with the phones.
Yeah, I know. The lines are down.
Yeah, well, and the flood, you saw that, of course. We couldn't even make it down to the caretaker's cottage. I've never been so happy to see a diaper before in my life.
Feels nice to be needed. Here, let me have it.
No, she's fine. Alan, I had to come. I mean, I thought Joshua was hurt.
Yes, I know, but he's fine now, isn't he?
Yes, I am fine. Thank you, Alan.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't want our business partner to be hurt, did we?
No, of course not. You were right. No, we wouldn't want anything to happen to old partner Josh.
You know something, Alan?
By the way, Josh, you didn't ask about Sonny.
No, I didn't.
She's been worried sick about you.
Has she really?
That's right. She came back from Venezuela the minute you called her. And then she found out that Riva was down here, so...
And it bothered her.
Of course it did.
But it doesn't bother you.
Of course it doesn't. Well, we ready to go?
Yeah, if that thing is ready.
Why didn't she come with you, Alan?
Excuse me?
If she's so worried about me, why didn't she come with you on this errand of mercy?
She couldn't.
She couldn't.
She wanted, but she's working with Will.
What?
Yes, she's doing everything she can to help him get his memory back.
If you drink decaffeinated coffee, here's something you should know. Not all coffees are decaffeinated the same way. Take this brand. Their process strips away more coffee solids from the bean. Sanka ground coffee, on the other hand, uses pure water and natural effervescence. It's gentle, it's natural, and it removes less coffee flavor from the bean. Sanka naturally decaffeinated ground coffee, or the other brand. Really, which would you rather drink?
Well, it's about time. You never kept me waiting when you were kids.
There's an animal in the kitchen.
Hey! Sugar Bear! Baron Bowls and a Super Golden Crisp cereal.
Oh, this stuff reminds me of the best years of my life.
Excuse me?
Oh, got my sports page?
New York beat L.A., but nothing beats my honey sweet wheat.
You remember that song you used to sing?
I can't get enough of Super Golden Crisp.
Don't quit your day job.
Breakfast is still better with the Bear.
Oh, how do you do that?
So my wife says, honey, I've got to go shopping. You'll have to feed the boys. Good thing we had some Chef Boyardee. It's 95% fat-free and no preservatives. So I say, Jack, you have got this together. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
With arthritis, there's pain. And there's pain. For relief, there's aspirin. And there's aspirin. Anacin. Anacin's aspirin formula has more medicine than regular aspirin.
That's not relief. That's relief.
Anacin.
Your baby will go through 4 important levels of development. So Beech-Nut develops Stages baby food with 4 levels of nutrition matched to your baby's developing needs. Stage 1 single ingredient foods help avoid allergic reactions. Stage 2 combination foods have extra variety and nutrition. Stage 3 has extra texture for baby's new teeth. And there's table time when adult food is too spicy. Give your baby Beech-Nut Stages, the right food at the right stage. Beech-Nut Stages.
Let's get a drink. You want a drink? Is that bad? Meredith.
What?
We're going to get a drink. You want anything?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Wait?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Oh, look, there's Maureen. I gotta go see her. Wait a minute. Listen to the sonogram. I think Rick saw it. He had it outside the chapel in the hallway. Oh, no. I don't know. There's something about his face during the wedding. I think he knows. No, like, listen, if he knew, there wouldn't have been a wedding, right?
I really hope that you're going to be happy for a very long, long time.
Yep. You know, I personally thought the highlight of the wedding was the duet.
No. The highlight of the wedding was watching Mr. Cool here stumbling through his vows. I particularly like when you dropped the ring.
No, the highlight of the wedding was Meredith. She was beautiful.
Yes, she was.
To Meredith.
To Meredith. Yeah, to Meredith.
Rick, there you are. It's time for pictures and the cutting of the cake.
All right, let's see if I can get through this better than the wedding.
Come on.
Let's go after this over.
Hi. You want to see now Michael around?
Yeah, I was in poli-sci for about 10 minutes.
Oh, you dropped that class, huh?
I dropped out of school. Wasn't exactly my cup of tea.
Oh, now you're working here?
Today, I'm what they call a floater. I work for this agency that jobs me out for all sorts of different things. I worked the auto show at the Armory. That was great.
Oh, yeah? I missed that.
I wish they had bike shows. They have them, but not in Springfield. Look, take one of these.
Oh, no, thanks.
Here, have one. Then it looks like I'm working and not just talking to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I hate these. So, you're into bikes, huh?
I got 3 of them. One of them even runs.
You know, this is a real coincidence because I have a friend. That's what I meant to say. I have a friend who was named after a bike. Her name is Harley.
I would know one.
She doesn't either. She's not really into bikes that much.
You are?
Yeah, but I never owned one.
You hang with this crowd and you can't afford a bike?
Well, it's a little more complicated than that.
Hey, that's okay. I've been broke most of my life. Mine's in the back of the stable. Let me show it to you.
Yeah?
I'm customizing it myself. Look, don't follow me. I'll work my way over the door and, you meet me there.
Yeah, okay.
Can I pay? The stuffed mushrooms are really great.
Okay, everyone, say mozzarella.
Has there ever been in the history of the world a photographer that did not tell unfunny jokes? He's all right.
All right, you two. It's time to cut the cake. Now, come on, over here. Okay. Ed told me the reason he married me was because he loves wedding cake.
Oh, yeah, is that why you married me, my darling?
No. Because I love you.
Come on, guys, let's get down to business here. Cut the cake.
Yeah, well, you are talking to 2 professional doctors. We know how to make an incision. All right, so now, which end do I use? For you, my darling.
Some of this stuff loaded in the chopper. You want to give me a hand?
Okay, baby, come on. Come on.
That's fine.
There we go.
Here. Thanks. Reva, you don't have to do that.
Well, better now than...
And the next time? She always says that.
You know, that twit is enjoying this.
Alan, don't get mad. And please don't misunderstand.
Well, I do understand. And I will prove to you that I understand.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, Alexandra always says that jewelry speaks louder than words.
Oh, these furry little boxes always give me goosebumps. Only this one's not so little.
Open it.
I was intending to do just that. Oh, Alan. Oh, it's beautiful.
You like it?
Yes. Was that a monogram?
Yeah, just read it.
R.S.S. Reva Shane.
Spalding. Of course. Here, let me see if
Oh.
Let me try it on for you. Oh. There you go. You take the picture.
Okay. Hi, sweetie pie. How about
You
this?
got that? Yeah.
What did we get, huh?
We got ourselves a little... Okay, here it is.
Oh, Alan.
You know, I've always been a big fan of your neck. I'm going to spend the rest of my life decorating it.
Oh.
If I can get it.
You know, I can't believe you trust me so much.
Of course I do. Of course I do. Because you're mine and you'll always be mine.
Look at my necklace.
Look at this.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes, Josh.
I think we better get this show on the road.
Let me have it, baby.
Okay. Come on. Mara, there we go.
Come on. There we are.
I'll be out in a second.
Come on. Come on.
ripened raisins covered with Nestle milk chocolate. They're like chocolate-covered sunshine. Wholesome and then some.
So catch some Raisinets.
And now, catch some Raisinets in the new snack pack. Catch it in the granola bar section at your grocer's.
I'm the world's biggest skeptic. Then one morning, someone offers me Coffee Mate instead of milk. I couldn't believe it. Turns out I had one of the best cups of coffee ever. Rich and creamy.
Coffee Mate from Carnation. Don't doubt it. Try it.
Want to see this dull, dry hair disappear?
Like magic.
Try some magic.
A touch of VO5 Hairdressing's 5 natural conditioners makes dull, dry hair look radiant.
More manageable, too.
Try some magic.
VO5 for healthier-looking hair.
Of all the leading mouthwashes, only one helps stop ugly tartar before it starts. Colgate, the minty fresh way to a cleaner mouth. Colgate Tartar Control mouthwash. Keep your mouth tartar control clean.
Good afternoon from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. George Bush and Michael Dukakis traded charges of racism and lying today in the final 2 weeks before the election. Bush campaigned in New England, Dukakis in California. The government of El Salvador declared a state of emergency today in advance of Tropical Storm Miriam, which, as Hurricane Joan, killed more than 100. The UN General Assembly began a week of debate on environmental concerns today, concerns described as global in scope and as critical as the nuclear threat. Now this.
Poor Barbara. It's time to go to work.
Come on.
But her cold medicine made her drowsy. If only she could go back and take Sudafed instead. Sudafed. Relief begins in 22 minutes without drowsiness.
The U.S. Olympic team came to the White House today. President Reagan praised them for a drug-free performance that he said showed the world. I'm Richard Schlesinger, CBS News, New York. More later.
It's gonna get a lot better, Will. I know it will.
You're right. You're right, and I'm going to write you all about it.
What?
You're going to go to Venezuela.
But you just said...
I said I wanted you to stay, and I do.
But
But you're going to go. You're going to go. You have to be there.
Look, you need me.
If I need you, I'll just close my eyes. And I'll see your face. This is very important to me, Melinda. I don't want you to see me as somebody who needs to be taken care of. I want to take care of myself. I mean, Cyrano wouldn't let Roxanne see him like this, would he?
This isn't a play.
Oh, but it ought to be. They didn't have any jasmine.
This'll do.
You go. You go to Venezuela. You do what you have to do. And when you come back, well, who knows?
Excuse me.
Huh?
You haven't seen Alan Michael anywhere, have you?
Well, let me see. Yeah, I think I got a shot of him over by the cake. Or was that, you know, I'm not sure.
Oh, young Mr. Spaulding has left, along with one of the temporary servers.
There you go.
He left?
Mm-hmm. On the back of our former employee's motorcycle.
Say something.
Oh, stupid me. That's right. He told me he was going for a ride. Excuse me.
All right.
Thank you. Sort of putting it away, aren't you? It's my wedding day. I'm supposed to, aren't I? No, not really. You're never supposed to.
Come on, my darling. The band's about to start the first dance.
Good. I was just itching to dance.
Oh, no, Philip. I'm sorry, no time. Let the dancing begin.
Oh, Meredith, haven't you heard about doing two things at once?
Oh, well, yeah. Yes.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I present Dr. and Mrs. Frederick Bauer.
spoil this thing. Now put that down and dance.
Uh-oh, the mushy stuff. Come on. When he used to dance with Mom.
Oh, no, dear. Only you remember when he used to dance with Mom.
Well, he did. He used to stand on her feet. They used to dance all around the living room. I wish she were here to see this now.
I know.
She really loved Rick. And he had her wrapped around her little finger. She used to make this German chocolate cake that was really, it was really good. It took forever to make, used every pot in the kitchen, right? But I would have to get on my hands and knees for my birthday and beg and plead, and maybe she would make this cake, right? But Rick, all he had to do was sort of look at her, you know, with brown eyes, and say, Grandma, what do you think, what could we have for dessert, right? And off she would go.
It was 7 pages, the recipe.
Oh, it was really one that had the greatest caramel in it and coconuts.
And chopped pecans. Little tiny pieces.
I mean...
That's right. How'd you know that?
My grandmother used to make it also. You brought back a lot of memories.
Ah. So listen, what are you going to say, Sport? Hmm?
Me?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
About what?
Speech.
No,
Speech.
not me. I defer to Philip. He has such a way with words.
Very spontaneous, too.
So, my love, are you having a good time?
The best. Like Maureen said, it's the happiest day of my life.
Let's go say that, Michelle.
They were so beautiful.
Mary,
and I just
Mary.
Yeah?
You, excuse me. Just, excuse me.
Rick.
Please, this thing for guys with hazel eyes.
Terry, listen, I have to tell you something.
There's somebody else?
Yeah.
Steady?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I'm getting married.
Oh.
But I want you to know that I had a good time talking to you today, and I hope you don't lose your job because of me.
Alan Michael, it was worth it.
Oh, I guess you're not mad.
Nope, just means I'll be home in time for my game show.
Great, come on.
You're looking at a broken peanut. All I ever wanted was to get into a Fifth Avenue candy bar so I can be irresistible. But they don't want peanuts. They want peanut butter. Crunchy layer after layer of peanut butter smothered in Hershey's pure milk chocolate. It'll be a grind, but I'm gonna do it. After all, it's Hershey, it's Fifth Avenue, it's everything it's crept up to be. And if they won't have me, I'm gonna throw myself to the elephants.
It must be a dream. Pancakes and syrup for under 200 calories? Impossible. Aunt Jemima? Now there's Aunt Jemima light pancakes with her light syrup for under 200 calories. And they taste too good to be light. It is a dream come true.
In the morning.
We felt it was time you heard from a pharmacist who still doesn't recommend Drixoral for 12 hours of cold relief. But he is out with a cold. Drixoral, the pharmacist's favorite.
What a woman. Whatever the day brings, she's confident. FDS woman. She's confident, fresh, and nice to be near. FDS woman, so very confident. FDS for safe feminine deodorant protection every day.
For years, the stand mixer stood alone. Same with the food processor. But Oster brought something better to life. The kitchen center appliance. It's a stand mixer, food processor, and more. And you'll be surprised at how little it costs.
Well, I can't believe it. I finally got you to smile.
You got me to laugh. Now that's extra credit.
Well, listen, Rusty, that means you owe me one. How about if you, like, fix my next parking ticket?
What do you say,
What?
what do you say we go to a movie and have pizza?
Well, with Rose?
That's open. Just you and me.
Well, in that case, I'll say you're on. Let's go. Great. Recipio.
Hi, Harley.
Nice work, Spaulding.
This is, Terry.
I know who this is. This is really great. We're getting married in a couple of weeks, and you're introducing me to your new little waitress here. And I'm sure he's gotten a lot farther with you than he ever got with me.
Where is he?
Do you want me to go look for him?
No, Blake, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong, right? Nothing wrong.
Hi, Philip. Hi, I've got this little toast that I'm supposed to give to the bride and the groom. Yeah, but I don't seem to be able to find the groom.
Oh, I know. We've been looking for him everywhere.
So he's missing.
Oh, don't say that. Ed will find him.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Look, I'm really sorry about what Dr. Linden did.
No, it's okay. She was just doing her job.
Well, she might have done a lot of damage.
No, I started to remember.
What? Well, tell me what you remembered. You have to tell me, otherwise I can't help you.
That night, I was with you. We were very close. It was horrible. That picture that Reva has. Were we lovers?
I think I have to tell you exactly what happened.
What? What am I blocking out?
You raped me.
There was no need for that. We have to have a flashlight. Well, even if we do, why did you send the pilot? You could have gone yourself. Look, why don't we just argue about this later, all right? You okay? You all buckled up?
All set.
Okay. Good, let me get in. No, I don't think so, Alan. What the hell are you doing? Up, and away.
Joshua, have you lost your mind?
Absolutely, Reva. Reva, open the door.
How?
Go on, Alan. Just get out of there. What do you suppose this thing does here?
Joshua, don't you dare.
Oh, Reva, don't you just love surprises?
Go home, Morris. You stood right by my side. The times we laughed, the times we cried. We stuck together, you and
teacher's pet.
For the one you've given me.
If you have a cold and take Sudafed, there's something you should know. Contact 12-hour caplet, stop the sneezing and runny nose that Sudafed can't.
Gesundheit.
Until there's a cure, there's Contact.
When it comes to buying a laxative, I would buy Dulcolax.
Mary Goldie talks about Dulcolax.
It's predictable. It's very gentle.
Dulcolax, tablets and suppositories.
I would not use anything but Dulcolax because it works.
The affair wasn't going well.
You do know I'm married.
He's pond scum.
So she decided to retaliate.
Get under the bed.
Who's the man under the bed?
It's romantic comedy in the grand manner.
You make it sound like I'm going to be shot at dawn.
Robert Wagner, Leslie Ann Down.
I don't own a gun.
They're being indiscreet tonight.
This has been Guiding Light. Bridal Gown by Kleinfelds of Brooklyn. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.
I'm Gordon Thompson with American Treasury. He was a failure at everything he tried. Business, religion, art, and life in general. A success story after this.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Long about a Saturday night. Gloved up, got a clog in my tub. But Liquid Drano fixed it up right.
Liquid Drano, the liquid strong enough to be called Drano.
His first job was as a salesman in his uncle's art gallery. He got fired. He tried to get into divinity school, but flunked out. He became a missionary, but his unorthodox approach got him fired once again. Finally, he became an artist, but he sold just one painting before committing suicide at the age of 37. Today, though, collectors pay millions for the works of this failure named Vincent van Gogh. It's a fact in the Library of Congress. Learn more about Van Gogh in your library.
This is CBS.